Hey everyone, Eugene here. Hope you're all well. Got another segment of Would I Buy Them Again with 5 designer fragrances. I've had some requests to do a niche version, so I promise the next time it will be 5 niche fragrances. But the first time I've done this video, I'll leave a link below. It's by far my most popular video up until the last time I checked. I think it was about 9,000 views or almost there. So it's gotten a lot of hits. I suppose designer fragrances are very popular. My episode was not very popular. It had a lot of dislikes, probably more dislikes than all my other videos combined. I'm okay with that. I'm just giving my honest opinion. I think the deal was people didn't like the way I was giving my opinion. I'm going to try and keep this a little bit cleaner. I didn't mean to offend anybody. It's never really my intention. But I'm not sure this video is going to be much more popular. I'll start off here first. I got 5 very popular designer fragrances or colognes. I've had them all for a while, gotten to know most of them. Not most of them. I've gotten to know all of them, obviously. The first one I've here is Nautica Voyage. The discount shop where I frequent, close to home, had about 50 boxes of these the first time I saw them. And you can see literally here, it's 20 bucks. Came in a couple weeks later and there were 5 or 6 boxes. I had 13 bucks in my pocket and the guy took it. Okay, so at 13 bucks, he's still making a profit off of Nautica Voyage. Everywhere I see Nautica Voyage, it's on every top 10, top 20 cheap best cologne list. And this is exactly what that smells like to me, is cheap cologne. Smells very juvenile, not very mature or sophisticated at all. It's very watery, ozonic, cheap synthetics. There's an apple note in here, some pepper, supposed to smell like the seaside. I get all that. Just not for me. I couldn't imagine investing 8 hours wearing this. I have tested it a lot around the house. My wife didn't like it at all. She had no idea what it was, but she kept asking, what is that? She didn't like it. I don't like it. Would I buy this again? No, I would not buy this again. It's not really my favorite genre to begin with, but yeah, it's just very, nothing to it. It's got no depth. I just don't get that best cheap cologne thing. It's not for me. I don't mind spending money on fragrances. I enjoy them, and I'm just not into cheap fragrances. So no to Nautica Voyage. Okay, here we have number 2. This is Tom Ford Noir, the EDP, and it's something I did enjoy early on in my, when I first started wearing fragrances. I've had this for about 4 years now. And not to say that this is a bad fragrance, but no, I would not purchase this one either. I've kind of had my time with it, and I'm kind of done with this. It's very powdery, sweet, a little bit of chocolate and vanilla in here, some roses, very woody. It's got a civet note in the base to give it a little bit of that animalic, pissy feeling, which I don't have a problem with. I like that, but Tom Ford Noir, no, I'm just kind of over it. And it's not to say it's a bad fragrance, because it isn't. It's actually a very good fragrance. Just something I haven't worn in such a long time. I've worn 50%. I don't know if you can see the juice level there, but probably not. The bottle's really, really dark. There you go. I think you can see that. And just not something I reach for. So, but it is a good fragrance. Just not for me anymore. So no, I wouldn't purchase Tom Ford's Noir. Here we have from Chanel, this is Platinum Egoiste. I haven't worn this one in a long time either, but yes, I would repurchase Egoiste. It's something that I do enjoy, especially in the hot, humid weather. This is where it works best. The performance is amazing. A woody floral musk, a lot of florals in here. Guys, don't let the florals scare you off. In the base is where I enjoy this the most. There's a Dirty Neroli note, some vetiver, It just sparkles on me. I love it. It's very musky. It's very deep. It's rich. It's elegant, sophisticated. It's mature. I like this a lot, even though I haven't worn it in a long time. Yes, I would repurchase Platinum Eagle East. Probably the last good fragrance that Chanel has released. I do like Bleu, but this is the last good fragrance they've released. So yes, to Platinum Eagle East. Okay, here we have a very polarizing fragrance in the fragrance community that came out last year, Sauvage, and I kind of crapped all over this in my review of Sauvage with Christo, and I thought, you know, I've seen all the hype and people calling this a masterpiece and whatnot, and I thought, okay, maybe if I purchase this, I'll wear it and I'll change my mind. If I have a bottle, I'll appreciate it. But no, I think I've worn about 10 mil this summer that just passed, and I haven't changed my mind one bit. It's very, to me, it's very cheap. It's very synthetic. That bergamot note in the opening is cheap and synthetic. I can't pick up the black pepper that I once used to. I've become anosmic to it. I think I get a little bit of light incense in here, maybe some patchouli. But to me, you know, that perfumer's alcohol in the opening, it just clings to my nose. That's all I can smell the first 20 minutes. The base is kind of gross to me. It's like this cheap, cloudy, cloying, synthetic, I don't know, blueberry, amber, you know. It's just, I don't enjoy it. I can see how this appeals to the young guy, but I'm not so young anymore. Again, it's very juvenile. It's for people that are just getting into cologne. I can't imagine a woman that you know that's established and has any kind of culture would compliment this. It's almost like this, you know, this Nautica Voyage just kind of got that cheap cologne thing going on, and I can't imagine investing in wearing any more of this stuff. So no, I don't appreciate any more than I did before I had a bottle. So no, I would not purchase Sauvage. I just wouldn't. You know, if it's your thing, you know, fine, totally wear it, but it's just not for me. Sauvage is not for me. And I thought, when I first time I tried this in the drugstore, this is L'Homme Ideal EDT. I also thought it was the biggest piece of shit I've ever worn or tried or sampled in my life. I just kind of sprayed some on my skin and I was kind of repulsed. It was very sweet and synthetic and cloying and just kind of reminded me of Versace Eros and Polo Red, you know, kind of with that Polo Red with that chocolate and Versace just with that, I don't know what it is. It's that designer feeling. And I kind of went home and I started reading the reviews, and I stumbled across Monsieur Guerlain's review or something that he said about this, and he really enjoys it and he praised it a lot. And I thought, for somebody that owns possibly every Guerlain ever released and he's giving a high praise to this, it stumped me. I couldn't believe it. So I went back to that same discount shop. The guy had a great price, and I picked it up. Like, you know, even though I didn't want to. And the first couple times I hated it. I didn't enjoy it, but I kept wearing it. I'd come home and I'd put on a spray. Like, one spray is enough. This stuff is so strong and it lasts forever. And I've turned on it. I do enjoy it, and I would purchase this again. In the opening, it's got this really nice orange blossom that almost goes animalic, but it pulls back right at the last second. I mean, for a mass-marketed commercial release, you don't want to have animalic notes in there. It's going to scare people away. But very sweet, a lot of Tonka. It kind of reminds me of a cheaper version of Tonka Imperial. Very woody. A lot of vanilla in the base. The Guerlainade, it reminds me of some other Guerlains, specifically Jicky. I think I get a little bit of Jicky in here too. So yeah, I do enjoy this. One or two sprays at max. It's very strong. I get amazing performance from L'Homme Ideal. You know, it lasts me all day long. So yes, I would repurchase L'Homme Ideal EDT. So there you have it. Those are my 5 would I buy them again fragrances, 5 designers. Like I said, the next time will be 5 niche fragrances. Let me know what you guys think. Would you purchase any of these guys again? Yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And thanks for watching. We'll see you again